Now let's dive a bit deeper into AutoLISP. Say I have few lines. Let me simply copy these lines, one, two, three, and I need to change the line type of this, right? I want this to be a center line. So what I can do, I can quickly say type CEN and enter. It gets converted into center line with a red color. So I want to make this as a hidden line. I can quickly select it and it gets converted into hidden line. I want to have this as a phantom line, so I'll give command PHD and I will get it converted into phantom line. Right, it's interesting, right? So it's just doesn't, you don't need to give change command, select the object and type the line type we want, then color and all, but the one command takes care of everything, right? How do we do that? Let's go back to our Lisp. With AutoLISP, you can quickly change the line types, colors, and whatever you want, right? So again, going back to this, I have created a command which, with the name CEN. So for the changing the any line into center line. So here what I need to do, I need to select that particular object and then change it, right? So I can give pause to change the select the object, or I can create a selection set. So here I have created a selection set with the name SS. So it can be again anything. It can be ABCD, PQR, whatever name you want to give. So here I have given the name SS as the selection set because it's a variable which I'm going to use it in future. So I have used a front slash and SS as the name of variable. I have declared it in the beginning. Then what I'm doing here, I'm using that variable to select the object. So SS get is the selection set, get the object for the selection. So here I have selected particular object. Then again I'm using a simple straightforward change command. So the command is change. Here I know which object I need to change, right? Because I've already defined that particular object. So the name of that particular variable I'm using it over here and say telling the system to change the all the object which are in the name SS. Then I don't want to select any more objects, so I'm placing an enter over here. Then I'm giving a properties, then line type, then center, then color I'm setting itself over here. So color 1 I want, I can change the color the way I want it, right? I can have it a yellow, green, cyan, whatever I want. And if at all required, I can declare the line weight as well over here and I can close the command. So this is how I can quickly change the center lines. Then if at all I want to have a center 2 which is a bit closer, center 3 or hidden line or phantom line or continuous lines. I have con also, right? So if at all I have some lines which are center line, I want to have it in a continuous line. So I'll give command con and I will select it. Or let me select all this line and say enter. So it all gets converted into continuous line. Right, so if I go back and say hidden, I can change all to hidden line. I can change all to center line. So that's how in a quick command I can change multiple lines into center line, hidden line or whatever line type I wanted. Right. So now let me go one step ahead and show you how do we change the layers. Right. It's again simple. The change command is working over here. So suppose I need to change some line to layer civil or civil layer structure. So I'll have to give just command CV. Again, you can customize this line to suit your layer settings requirements. So what I'll do, I'll just give a command CV. So I go back. So right now, this is in layer 0. So if I give command CV and select this, is something is gone wrong. Let me check. Okay, fine. So let us check what has gone wrong. Okay, so civil, I have selected one object, properties in layer and civil. So it tells that it can't find the layer, right? Cannot find layer civil. So let us go back and check whether I have a civil layer in my drawing. Oh yeah, it's not there. So let us change this layer name to civil. Okay, and let me change its color to cyan over here and say close. Okay, Now let me give command CV and change this. Now it has got converted into layer CV. Right. And if I want to convert it into continuous line, I will say con. So what it has done, it has converted that particular object into this continuous line and with having a new color as by layer. So whatever color I want, say I want to make this in a structure layer, so I'll give command SDR, so it has got converted into layer structure, but still it has maintained the center line over here. But still, if I don't want to have it a center line and I want to have it a continuous line, so what I'll do, I'll give command CON and it will change the line type and color by layer. So that is how it works. So we can do multiple things in a single command using AutoLISP. Now let me show you a few more things. Again, I'm using the change command over here. So here I'm using it for changing the colors. Okay, so let me erase these lines and let me draw a few things. Say circle, 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 and say lines or whatever it is, right? And I want to make these two circles as red. So what I'll do, I'll give command C1 and I will select these two. Right, it has got converted. So I'll give C3 for this line and I give C4 for this circle. So we don't have to go back and select the object and change color and all, but your one single keystroke or one command can do everything for you. Right, so what we have done for that, we have simply created a command C1, one stands for red color. So I'm creating a command C1. I'm selecting my object using the selection set as we saw earlier, and I'm changing that selection set properties and color to 1. That simple as it is.